Hello, good morning. You are welcome back to our training. Thank you for being part of us. Please, all the catalogers, if you watch any of the videos on this Sinopia link data editor, please subscribe. Click on the subscription button and it is going to help all of us. And that is the simple request I want to make from you. Now remember that we provided data entry into the first level, which is work, the second level, which is instance, and the third level of PCC Sinopia B-frame, which is item. And when we did the entry, the metadata entry, we copied the URI, that is Uniform Resource Identifier. Let me jump there so that you can see them. So you can see here that for work level, that is the first level, we have the URL here, URI. For instance, we have its own URI here. For item, we have its own URI here. And finally, we have URI for administrative metadata. Now, these are not only the URIs that we need for linking, but for now, in order for us to link the metadata we provided under the work level, the instance level, and the item level, these are the URI that we need. Now let me take you back to the browser to show you what we were doing. I click on my I always told you, make sure you are connected to internet. It's very necessary. Now I've clicked on my browser. I'm still logged in as Wada Computer, and at the top here, this is the form for work. You see, immediately I clicked now, it brings me the PCC B-frame work monograph. Here is the form for the instance, and the next, and you can see this is the form that we fill. Now the next here is the form for item, and we also provided some little metadata. And here is the administrative metadata that I created from the work. Now what's it interesting, what you are expected to do here is that I want to take you straight to where you need to paste the URI that we copied from each and every of the levels. Each and every of the level that we just enter metadata. Let me scroll down to the bottom. Now remember, I click on the work and I'm scrolling gently to the bottom. That's where the space where we're going to paste the URLI. Now you see under here has the B-frame instance. Here we are going to paste the URI for instance, and the administrative metadata that I created under work. This is the administrative metadata. I'm going to paste its own URI here. Before I start pasting, let me just show you. Now if I go back to the instance and I click, I can navigate to the bottom, to the last part of it, and you can see has item. Under here in this column, I can paste the URI for item. I have not created administrative metadata for instance yet, so I will create it later, and I'm going to copy the URI and paste it here. The same thing goes to the level, the item level. I can scroll down to the bottom and you can see holding for item of. I will now paste the URI from the instance. So the communication, the linking now is we are going to link from the work to the instance. We are going to link from the instance to the item level, and we are going to link from the item back to the instance. And in each and every one of them, especially for the work level and the instance level, we are going to link each of this level to its respective administrative metadata. So to start with, let me click on work form, and I will navigate to the bottom. Now I'm at the bottom here under has big frame instance. Let me navigate to the URI that I copied. This is for instance, so I'm going to highlight it gently. It's copying with the equal to. I'll delete the equal to if I go there. So I press Ctrl C or right click and then copy, and then navigate back to this place, and I press Ctrl V to paste, but I remember to the equal to that followed it. I have now deleted it or clean it. Now I have already created the administrative metadata, the URI for the administrative metadata under work level. Let me navigate back to where you see this is for administrative metadata. Let me put this and say for work. Now I'm going to copy it, and alright, click on copy, and I'm back to my Sinopia. I press Ctrl V, and then what I need to do now is to scroll up and click on save. Okay, fine, it has already been saved. Now I'm going to click on the instance, and I will navigate. I will go straight down where I have has item. Yes, I do have the URI for item. I will navigate. This is the URI for item, which I'm going to copy. I'm going to right click and click on copy, and you can always right click and paste, and or you can use your keyboard to press Ctrl V. Now I press enter. It shows that it is available. So now the most important thing that I did not tell you, one of the important things I did not tell you is that, for example, when I did for the work, it automatically save. You see, even without clicking on the save, it automatically save. You can see the save comes and goes. Now let me click on the item level now, and as you are copying is saving, as you are pasting is saving, holding for. I'm going to paste here that of the URL for instance, and I navigate here, and I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy by highlighting and right clicking and clicking on paste, on copy, sorry, and then right clicking within the columns here and click on paste. I press enter. You see, you can now see when I press enter, it shows that it's linked to the digitization of printed information resources in our academic libraries. So it's linked. You understand? Now, another thing that I need to show you with respect to linking is that I need to create a metadata for the item level, and instead of me to go to this place, create new, I can simply copy the one that I did for the work already. So that is this is one of the advantage, the flexibility with the Sinopia. I mean, decide to click on create new and then start entering my metadata. But I don't want to label myself with that. I can just go and click on the one I created for the work, and then here you can see this logo that look like two papers. Let me just zoom out for you to see. Okay, fine. I click on it, and you see another metadata is created here, and you can see that the information I entered before are available, and you see, if I want to modify anything, I can modify, because I'm testing. We are just doing providing metadata that are not really real. I just leave some other columns that require metadata empty. I will simply just go and click on save, and I will wait for some seconds for the URI to come out. Now it has saved, and I can click it. Once I click, I'll go back to, I've copied. Let me paste it here first, since I always keep the administrative meta data. This time around is instance level. Oh, sorry. So now there is the URI. I press Ctrl V to paste. I already have it in my clipboard. I will just navigate to my instance and scroll down to the bottom where I have administrative metadata. Here is its own column. I can simply right click and paste. So let me press enter, and let me see. It has been linked. So you see, it's very as simple as that. The linking is just copying the URI and identifying the appropriate column where you need to paste. That is just all about the linking. Then there is another kind of training I'm going to be doing much later on about linking your own current work to an already cataloged information resource. How to go about doing that. That is the next thing I'm thinking of doing. But so far so good. You can see that linking work level, the metadata I've entered in work to the instance and to the items and to the metadata, administrative metadata for work and administrative metadata for instance is completed now. So I can hereby say thank you so much. Remember that the entry that you provide in the Sinopia link data editor depends on your level, your skill, your level of skill, your level of knowledge with respect to cataloging. As I told you earlier, you just as a librarian in this age, you need to be digitally effective, you need to be digitally efficient, and do not forget that the Sinopia is web-based, and the rationale, one of the goals is that of cooperative cataloging. That is the essence. Cooperative cataloging from every private, public, and any sector, wherever there is library, and you need to be part of the global metadata structure building, where every individual clientele in each and every of the libraries will have opportunity to access the information resources that are under the custody of the libraries. So thank you very much for listening, and God bless you. If there's any question, as you subscribe to the channel, please leave a comment. You can also contact me on the NLA Cat and Class forum. You drop a question for me. You can call me directly, as other people do call. You can also send me email, and do not forget that in this Cat and Class, I have been dropping the link from the beginning. This is the link for the first training, the second training, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth. Right now, I dropped another one now, which is the 7. You can see the number 7 here. So this one that I'm doing now will be number 8. Do not forget to subscribe, and then click on the like button. It is going to help us. It's going to motivate me to do much more than you think. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And I will continue to learn more and collaborate together. If there's any part of this training that I made mistake, please call my attention to it, and then we can learn together. Thank you.